Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day, night, evening is going well. My day today went pretty good. I was working on on YouTube video that I was gonna hopefully upload earlier today, but I had issues recording it because it's one of those ones kind of like the survival one, but it's backwards, where we get to build up a fleet, fight an enemy fleet, and then the bounties that we get from defeating that fleet we use to enforce our fleet to fight the next wave. But I kept having desync errors between my virtual machine and my main computer, so I decided to copy my virtual machine to a second one, so I would have two virtual machines and I have those fight each other. Well, by doing that, I forgot to turn off Radman VPN, which is what I use to communicate with all my computers. And by doing that, the two virtual machines had the same IP address, and Radman VPN banned the virtual machines because of that, because it thought I was hacking. I was like, whoops! So now I gotta figure out that fiasco before I make that video. But that's why that today's planned YouTube video wasn't available, because I made an oopsie. I might work on that a little bit more tomorrow. If I can't figure it out, I might do a Homeworld sketch video I've been wanting to do for a while. I was planning to make that come out Sunday, where this one was coming out yesterday, or today. But yeah, had some complications. Anyways, yeah. I think that's about the only thing that really happened today, at least on the YouTube front. At home, not much a whole lot happened. I just worked on that until I had to go to work. And then at work, it was the weekend, so we're usually pretty busy at work, so I just did my job for like 4 hours and went home. So, that's pretty much it. Anyways, you guys like this this background? It's really cool. It's just like a Homeworld 2 battle going on. Got all the ion, I forgot what these things are called. Ion platforms, I believe, going around shooting things. It's really cool. I kind of want to do some of these with Homeworld Wars. I want to record my Homeworld Wars videos and then convert them in the format for a wallpaper engine, so I can do stuff like this. I think that'd be really cool. Like, just have simple fights, like a couple destroyers fight a few frigates, have them fight, and maybe have like a fleet fight a Bentusi. That could be like the background. I don't know. I might play around with that in the future. But anyways, this is by. I gotta load the app back up. This is called Homeworld Fight 1 by Red Cyberfox. It's a really cool video. Anyways, let's get into what I wanted to do today. Oop, hide all my desktop backgrounds because we don't need those. Switch over to the main monitor. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here, so that's kind of out of the way. Okay, so I have been working a little bit on a idea to combine Homeworld with Pokemon mechanics. So let me go ahead and load it up. And this game is completely in Notepad right now because I don't have any visuals or anything for it. So this is gonna be like old school gaming. Until I get it down to the way I want it to be, and then I could probably make it to where it's more like a board game where we have a map and we can move our units around. But basically, here's the premise of the game. Let me see. Here we go. Let me go ahead and make this bigger so we can read all the objectives. So, Homeworld Pokemon game. The objective of the game is to make it through the map and kill the map guardians. So in this game, basically the basic storyline is there is some sort of evil corruption going on at Valcora, and we need to gather up a fleet to try to stop it before it takes over the galaxy. It's a very simple hero versus villain arc that I'll probably be more filtered out later on in the future. But basically, the Valcora is protected by 8 guardians, so 8 gym leaders in Pokemon. That's kind of where that came from. And each guardian is a map, or is positioned on a map that we have to clear before we can fight the guardian. Because each guardian, I think, has 4 nodes that protect it from being invaded. And once you wipe out the nodes, which will have fleets guarding them, the shield will go down and you can attack the Guardian. Once you defeat the Guardian, you can activate the portal, which will then allow you to go to the next map. That's pretty much the basic premises. So you have a Guardian in the middle of the map of Valcora, which we have to get to stop the evil from spreading, and the Guardian is protected by 8 different gym Guardians, which are then protected by nodes that you have to wipe out to fight the Guardian. So that's the basic objective of the actual game. And each map will consist of a bunch of different objects. So on the map, we're going to start out with a support unit, or like a support fleet, which will have a carrier and like support frigates and whatnot. And at that, it's pretty much like your Pokemon Center and your Pokemart. So at the carrier, you can dock your ships in, get them repaired, and then you can launch them out to go to your unit, your character, which I believe will be like, not necessarily a carrier, but more like a transport. Like, it'll probably be iconed as a carrier, but it'll basically be a transport that you control. And then at that area, you'll also have like the Pokemart, where you can buy your items. Like in the game currently, that I'm making only has 2 items. You have your repair, well, technically 3, repair corvettes, which are used to repair your fighters and corvettes in the field, support frigates, which are used to repair your frigates and capital ships in the field. And so, well, I think I'll go through that a little bit more. But then also in the field, you'll have, yeah, let's just go ahead and go into the rules before I start talking way too much about it. So the game rules, take your fleet through the map and build it up to fight the gym leaders, aka Guardians, who will be in charge of the map gates. Once all gym leaders are defeated, or all Guardians are defeated, you need to go to Valcora Gate to fight the champion and win, and basically prevent the galaxy from entering corruption or whatever. Work more on the storyline in the future. That's the basic premises of the game. And then different environments in the game, dust clouds, in which you can enter. Well, you have dust clouds, asteroids, and nebula. Dust clouds, if you go in, will spawn a fighter and corvette that you can fight. You can either fight or capture for to expand your fleet, or to get experience for your ships. Asteroid fields will have corvettes and frigates, and nebulas will have frigates and super capitals. And every once in a while, there's a chance for a legendary to spawn, which would be like a which would be like a needle ship, or a Tyrannic Raider carrier, or something of that nature. And then support areas, which are places where your fleet can be repaired when damaged, which I explained this earlier, and where you can also upgrade your ships when they have enough experience to level up. So basically upgrading, or like as your ship gets more experience, you can bring them back to the support area, and they'll add scrap to your ship to make them more powerful and level them up pretty much. And in graveyards, I don't know if I'm actually going to implement this, but they're the areas that the gym leaders or the Guardians are located. I might keep that just as a placeholder. Okay, and then character stuff. This is everything that your character can do. Your character holds support units, which the support units are the is how large your fleet can be, or how large your character can maintain a fleet. And it goes up as your character levels up, and your character levels up with your ships. So if your ships gain some experience, your character will gain some experience as well. And every time you level up, you get 2 more support units. So economy, you start off with 1,000 RUs. The way the economy works in the game is when you defeat an enemy ship, you salvage it for scrap, and then that scrap will be collected into your transport, which will give you more RUs. So I try to keep that as basic as possible. And yep, there it is. RUs are made of the scrap we salvage after a battle. And they're equal, RUs are equal to the amount of EXP you gain, to just keep it simple. And then shops. Shops will house items you can use in battle to repair your fleet, which are considered potions like they are in Pokemon, or capture a wild ship, which would be the Pokeball, and these are your salvage corvettes. Repair corvettes and support frigates are one-time use items to repair a ship by an X amount. They can be purchased with a limited amount of fuel, which is used to activate the repair beam to repair ships. And they come in multiple fuel sizes to create different size potions. In repair corvettes and salvage corvettes, repairability ratio is 1 fuel for 1 health repaired. So if your repair corvette has 100 fuel, it'll repair it by 100 health. Repair corvette is mainly used to do fighters and corvettes. You can do frigates and capitals if you want, but it's not going to be much. And then support frigates are mainly used for frigates and super capitals. And then here's the SU cost of all of the ships that will be in the game. Fighters cost 1 SU, corvettes cost 3, frigates cost 10, super capitals cost 35, and if you ever get a mothership class, I think it's going to cost 100. But I haven't quite decided if I want that in yet. And now here are the different weapons in the game, and their speeds. So kinetic weapons have a speed of 1,000 meters per second. Plasma bombs have a speed of 300 meters per second. And there's a whole calculation of how all this stuff actually works. We'll get that when we actually get into the game. Heavy missiles will have a speed of 1,250. Heavy missiles will be for like missile corvettes, or if I implement Samata, the Dreadnought and Destroyer will have like that type. And the concussion missiles, which would be the missile destroyer, have a speed of 2,000 meters per second. Mines have a speed of 150 or 850, and ions have a speed of 500. Now, ions are technically instant, but this is just for the combat calculation. And then this, which I won't go too much into, are kind of like the stats of the actual ships in the game. So a scout starts with 20 health, does 3 damage with its weapon, has a speed of 1,000. It's worth 10 experience if it dies, plus 5 per level. Experience required per level is 100. But the second gun unlocks at level 15. Speed burn ability locks at level 20. Yada yada. And if you activate your speed burn, then the scout gets a 25% increase in speed for 5 turns. And then when it levels up, it gets 2 health, 1 damage every 2 levels, plus 65 to its speed, and required XP level up goes up by 15, so it'll be 115. So again, I could go through all this, but it's a lot. I've done every single Kushan ship. So I'll just scroll down like a little slow so you guys can see it. Dupe, light corvette, heavy corvette, multi-gun, mine layer, assault frigate. As you can tell, as we're getting the frigate classes, so now they have a lot of health. Drone frigate, Kushan destroyer, missile destroyer, heavy cruiser. I think that's it. I haven't done any of the special stuff yet. And here's are like some basic like calculations I was doing when it comes to hitting, because the way hit chance works, and this is where we're gonna have to use like an RNG calculator. You take the speed of the weapon you're using. So if we say you're using a kinetic weapon, that'd be 1,000, minus the speed of the ship you're attacking. Think of it that's trying to dodge out of the way. Add half the speed of the ship that is attacking. Think of it as it's using combat engines. And then you add the weapon speed back on top of that and divide it by 2 times of the weapon speed, and that'll end up as some sort of percentage like this. And then you take this percentage, throw in an RNG between 1 and 1,000. If it's below this number, it hits. If it's above, it misses. Very complicated. One day I'm going to figure out how to slow that down, but it seems to work pretty well with the way I want this to work. Back when I was 5 years old, I really wanted to do something like this, and yeah, now it's super complicated, but it's slowly coming to fruition. Anyways, we probably need to get the game going. So let's go ahead and the game's completely notepad right now, but let's go ahead and get this going. So let's make our character sheet. Okay, name Captain Soban. Let's see, level 1. XP. It's a 0 out of 100. And SU. How many SU units we currently have? Again, 0 out of 10 because we don't have a fleet yet, because we're going to start off with 10 SU units. And RUs, 1,000. Let's get all this lined up so it's a little bit easier to understand. Okay. And now we need to open another notepad. This will be our current location. Let's see, locations available. Destroyed field. Dust clouds. Oh, and we also probably need to do support. Okay. And here. Current location is support. Let's see. This would be, let's do T1 salvage Corvette. Which I think I'm going to make that 100 RUs. Sounds like a fair amount. Well, wait. Because the price, I think the price of the ships is going to be the same as it is in my mod. My Homeworld Hardcore mod. We'll make that 250. Then Tier 1 repair Corvette. Make you 200. And at the moment, that's about it. That's about all we can buy on the market. Make these things like super small. Let's make our character sheet. So there's a support fleet market. Next thing we need the shipyard. These are all the ships that will currently be available at the shipyard. Oh, I don't think... Yeah, I think there's 2 of those. Boop, boop, boop. Level 1. Let's see, Scout, Interceptor, Defender. Like that. 1 heavy. And level 1. Now I think I'm gonna make it to where if you buy a ship at the shipyard, it's always gonna start out as level 1. Where if you find one in like the dust clouds and asteroid fields, there's a chance it'll be a higher level. So you don't have to buy them here if you don't want to. Hey ID, how's it going, man? hope you're enjoying this like little weird project I've been working on. Oh, I need to get the prices of all these, and in order to do that, I need to actually go into my mod, because they're going to be based off of the amount of RUs that we're going to be using in Homeworld. Doop doop doop. So, Scout. Oh, right, we can also get the Light Defender too. Yeah, how about we do... Yeah, we'll do Light Defender instead of Heavy Defender. You're wanting Homeworld 3? Yeah. I'm waiting for Homeworld 3 as well. Okay, where is the Light Interceptor? How much do you cost? 70. Okay. And then the Heavy Interceptor as the game call. I don't care. Go away. As the game calls it. Cost 150. New project, mod Homeworld 3. First I need to figure out how to mod the other Homeworld games. I only know how to mod the original Homeworld at the moment. Eventually I want to learn like how to mod Cataclysm and Homeworld 2 and all that, but I'm having way too much fun modding the original Homeworld. Let's see, how much do you cost? I don't think I ever adjusted you because I never actually put you in the mod. Okay, how much does a Heavy Defender cost then? 150. See, a Light Defender is 25, which in the original game, normal Defender was 30. So we might make like 75. Let's go. Where is Light Corvette? Where are you in my life? There you are. You are 260. A Heavy Corvette, I believe, is 500 something, if I remember. 535. Then multi-gun, I know is in between, but I don't remember exactly how much it is. 425. Okay. And next thing we need is the what will spawn in the in dust clouds. Will spawn in levels 1 through 5, and it will be a Scout, Interceptor, Light Defender, Heavy Defender, or just called Defender, Light Corvette, Heavy Corvette, and multi-gun. Okay. So many notepads. This one will be asteroids. This will be light Corvette, heavy Corvette, multi-gun, assault frigate, ion, cannon, frigate. That's about it. About everything that's going to be spawning in that area. She up here as well. So now we got the 2 spawn areas. And now I need to make the nodes. Or at least I'll make node 1. So node 1, the enemies are going to be a level 5. So let's see, node 1 spawns. Let's see, SU limit. Let's see, for the first one we'll just set it to 10. So it's not too high. The fleet will consist of, let's go with 2 heavies. So that will be 6. 2 scouts. 2 interceptors. And in order to defeat the node, there's supposed to be node 1. That's not node 1. We have to defeat this entire fleet. We can't defeat half of it, run away, get healed, and come back and kill the other half. So we have to have a fleet capable of killing level 5 versions of these. Okay. I think we have everything we need to actually start this weird notepad game. So where's my character sheet? There we are. So, currently we are located at the support fleet. Go ahead, turn that down a little bit. There we go. And so we need a fleet. We got nothing to our name. So at the shipyard, you currently can buy a scout, interceptor, light defender, light corvette, heavy corvette, and multi-gun corvette. I think I want a heavy corvette. So I think we're gonna buy a heavy corvette. Something hard-hitting. So that would be 1,000 minus 535. Bring us down to 465 RUs. Go. We'll have 3 support units that are currently being used. Let's see, level 1 XP. To find the EXP of this guy. What I need? Yeah. Where is heavy corvette? There we are. So EXP is 0 out of 500. Then health is 425. Speed is 520. anything else I need to put down? Probably damage. Damage equals 7. And then we only have one gun available at the beginning. Our second gun doesn't unlock till level 12. And our burst ability doesn't unlock till level 20. But when our ship levels up, we gain 50 health, we gain a damage on our weapons, gain 31 speed, and our XP requirement goes up higher. Okay. So that is our first ship. Maybe a light defender wouldn't be a bad idea. That or maybe an interceptor. Like a hard hitting. How much does the interceptor hit? Does 5 damage. Scout does 3 damage, but the scout is also faster, which gives it higher chance of evading attacks. And it also gets speed burst when it gets on really high level, even higher chance of evading. But the interceptor's secondary gun unlocks earlier, so it can do more damage. Yeah, let's get an interceptor. So 465 minus 80 be 385. Our SU unit will go up to 4. So interceptor. XP. You only take 125 to level. 0 fighter. You don't take much experience. But your health is 35 because you're a scout. Very little health, or fighter class. And a damage is 5. Honestly, you're kind of close to a heavy corvette starting out. Speed is 875. Oh, I did these backwards. Make sure I keep all this in sync. Guess another thing, let's see, weapons. Available. Say weapons. Weapon amount. It's just for me to know. So yeah, as the nope. As the ship gains experience and the pilots gain experience, the additional weapons will unlock. So if you find like a level 1 heavy cruiser, it's only gonna have 1 weapon. Until it gets higher level, and then all of its other weapons will unlock. And also, it's a heavy cruiser. It's going to take a lot of experience to level up, so have fun with that. Alright, so we have a heavy corvette and an interceptor under our belt now. We have 385 RUs. What else do we want to get? I mean, we might stick with that for now. Maybe come back after a couple training sessions. We get some experience on our belt. Yeah, we'll do that. I need to shrink. But you like over here. Okay. Because we can buy 1 repair corvette to keep us going. I think a repair corvette heals 50, so we can fully heal our fighter, but it's not going to heal much on our heavy corvette. Yeah, we'll keep that. So let's head towards the dust clouds. Alrighty, and now I need a calculator and I need an RNG generator. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we got a tiny RNG generator. Alright, so we moved to the dust clouds. So I need to do an RNG generator between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See what we get. We get a 6. Oh, cool. We get to fight a heavy corvette at a level 3. Since we just started, I think I'm going to run away from that. We're not going to engage that battle. Because we only have a level 1 heavy corvette and a level 1 scout. I don't think we're going to be able to take on a level 3 heavy corvette. So, let's try it again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next one is a defender. Okay. A level 2 defender. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So against a level 2 defender, I think I'm going to throw out my heavy corvette. We'll keep my interceptor in the back, because defenders are good against fighters. So we'll just use our level 1 heavy corvette. I'm really messing up all my spellings. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Go ahead and grab this. Versus defender. This is a level 2, so I actually have to figure this out. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. So defender has 110 plus 25 per level, so that would be 135. Nope, that's not the. Nope, that's nope. Nope. I know how to do things. I swear I know how to do things. Defender's speed is 385 plus 8. So that would be at 393. Yeah, 393. Damage would be 2. Oh, 2 plus 1 every 4 levels. Okay, so it's still 2 damage. And it doesn't have any of its weapons unlocked. So, we could probably actually kill this. No, we can't really kill the interceptor because of how much health it has. Yay! And now I need to do the hit rating calculation of this. Like I said, whenever I get this, find a way to actually dumb this down, this would be a lot easier. But honestly, this is fun. I kind of like figuring all this stuff out. So in order to figure out the hit rating, we use kinetic weapons. So let's see. So this would be kinetic speed is 1,000, and then we minus the speed of the enemy, which is 393. Add half of our speed, which is 260. We add 1,000, which will put it in the middle, and then divide it by 2,000. So our hit chance is 93.3%. That is pretty darn good. Now we need to calculate their hit chance. I'm gonna put you guys up a little higher. Really want to put this over here, but it's not high enough. Put it over here then. Ooh. You, get back over here. No! Google! Why are you acting weird? Hit. No! Hit the wrong buttons! Gonna be that way, Google? I'll just get rid of you. How's that feel? Let's make a new one. See? Two can play that game. Okay. So now the hit chance for the enemy will be 1,000 because we're using kinetic minus my speed, which would be 520. And then add half of their speed, which would be at 192. Because we always round up. Add the 1,000 back up to put it in the middle, divided by 2,000. 83.6%. Okay. We have higher speed, so we will go first. So now I need to set this from 1 to 1,000. And we attack 89.9, which is in our range. So as long as this number stays below this number, we will hit. If it goes above this, we will miss. So we hit the target for 7 damage. This is gonna be a long fight, by the way. So this will bring them down to 128. And now we do the same thing with them. And they got a 96.9, which is above this target, which means they miss. So they do not do any damage their turn. And we do again. And this is pretty much how this is going to be until we start getting more weapons or do fights with additional ships. But I didn't want to bring my interceptor in. So now we attack. We got a 50.9, which is below this, which means we hit for another 7 damage. Okay. And they got a 64.7, so they hit for 2 damage. Go again. 21.9, below that, so we hit for another 7. Oop. Starting to do some interesting amount of damage to them. And they got a 54.3, so they hit for 2 more. Okay, and then now we shot for 80.4, which means we hit for another 7. Their turn, they got a 98.3, so they miss. They're above their 83. Now we shoot, we got a we got a 7.8%, so that's definitely a hit. I also need to do something like this so that I know whose turn it is. And now they're attacking. They got a 94.4, which is above this, which means they miss. So they have now missed. It's now our turn. And we got a 26.1, so we hit. Again, this will be a lot faster once we start unlocking more weapons. But honestly, I love numbers. This is a lot of fun. Alrighty, they got a 63.2. They hit. You can definitely tell that since we're a Corvette class fighting a fighter class, ignore the dogs in the background. My screen just changed. I still haven't turned that off. I need to do that. But anyways, yeah. So we've taken barely little overall damage compared to them. Their fighter is starting to get a little low. Alright, and we shot for 49.4, which we hit. So 6. Alright, and they got an 8.4, so they hit. .8, we hit. Haha. They're slowly dying there, Mr. Defender. Got you down about almost half. Got a 77.5, so they hit. They've only done like 10 damage to us. Okay, and we got a 56.5. That's a hit. And they got a 20.7. That's a hit. .2. They hit, or I hit, I should say. Starting to get down to the nitty gritty. They're almost below half health. They got a 51.5, so they hit. A 67.3, we hit. Getting lower. Got a 70.6, so they hit. We're almost below 400 on health. .5. Hoo-hoo, that was almost a miss. That is a hit. So remember, if the number goes above the hit chance rate, it's a miss. If it goes below, it's a hit. So they have an 83.6% chance to hit us, and he rolled a 5.3. So yeah, that is definitely a hit. And we rolled a 0.2%. Holy crap. That is a near perfect hit. We're almost dead. Getting close. Almost got this level 2 defender dead. 112. Yep, that's a hit. Also, I mean, for fighting a heavy Corvette, they've done a decent amount of damage to us. For something that doesn't really specialize in fighters. 7.4. That is a hit. It's now their turn. 84. That is a miss. That's above his hit chance. So he missed. 21.2 for us. That is a hit. Okay. Uh, 30.6 for him. That is a hit. Uh, 35.4 for us. We almost got this guy dead. He's getting close. Now, he is a fighter, so I don't think he's going to provide a whole lot of like experience or stuff like that. But we'll see. For him, a 9. Wow. Amazing. That is a definite hit. It almost got us down below 400. Oop. 51. So close. This thing is almost dead. Uh, 92. That is a miss. So the defender missed us. 51. That is a hit. 16. I believe that's a 7. No, that's a 9. So 2 more rounds and we'll have them defeated. 9%. That is a hit. Ooh, 95. That is a miss. That's above our hit chance. Wow, that is our first miss in this entire round. 57, so he did get a cheeky final hit off of us, which sounds like something that would actually happen in Homeworld. 89. He's down to 2 health. 1 more round and he will be dead. 74. Oop. And that is now dead. That is 1 dead defender. How much health did we actually lose? For like percentage-wise? Kind of curious. Before we calculate the in-battle stuff. Nope, nope. We're at 92%. I can actually see that happening in real life if a defender and a heavy corvette fought. The defender probably wouldn't do a whole lot of damage. So yeah, I kind of like these calculations. They're working pretty good based on what it would be in the actual game. Anyways, we have defeated a level 2 defender. So let's figure out the rewards. So EXP is 18 plus 9 per level, so that is 27 EXP. Then we're near enough to level him up. Okay, something. And then ASP required. Should have something here for. Oh right, the amount of scrap we get is equal to EXP, so it's 27 RUs we gained from that fight. Doop. So that'll put us up to. Doop. Should be able to figure this out in my head. I have a calculator in front of me, so I should use it. 412. Alright. Well, we have done our first battle. And we have 395 health, so I need to make sure I update the heavy corvette. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to do the next battle with our interceptor. See how well he does. I think we might do another one. So let me go ahead and clear the battlefield. We don't need that anymore. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I know this is a different stream than I normally do, but I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. I've been kind of working a little bit on it. And I know it's like really text heavy right now, but I'm hoping in the future I can dumb it down a little bit. But I wanted to test it, and this is probably the best way to test it. Okay, so yeah, let's roll for another fight. We're going to stay in the dust cloud area because we're not ready to fight like other corvettes or frigate class ships. We need to get some money. Oh, right, I need to give EXP to my character. So we gain 27, I believe. Yeah. Because once our character levels up, we'll have more support units, so we can support a larger fleet. At the moment, we're using 4 out of 10, because corvettes take 3 and fighters take 1. Now, also, we can use both of these at the same time as well. We're not limited to just having one ship out. But things are going to get really complicated when we start doing that. So I kind of want to practice with like one-on-ones first before we start getting really complicated in the game. But anyways, we now need to roll for the ship that we're going to be fighting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 possibilities. We got a 4, which is a defender. We just fought a defender. Let's try to fight something else. A light corvette. Okay. Go with a light corvette. Okay, a level 4 light corvette. The light corvette would be worth a decent amount of experience. 220. Maybe we'll do both of our ships. Yeah. Yeah, we'll launch both of our ships. Because I don't think our interceptors are going to do enough damage, especially against a level 4 on light corvette. So we got some calculations to do. This one's going to be fun. So let's bring in both of our ships. There we go. Versus light corvette. Level 4. Boo-boo. So now I need to figure out all the calculations for the level 4 light corvette. I'll go ahead and just copy this over. We'll just adjust it. So this would be 33 times 3 plus 225. The light corvette has 324 health, which is actually a little bit less than our heavy corvette. No, our heavy corvette has like 425, I think. Okay, and speed is 33. Actually, wait, I think I calculated the wrong one. One moment. Yeah, because it's supposed to be 3 times 30 plus 225. 315. Okay. And speed is 33 times 3 plus 575. 674. Almost as fast as our interceptor right now. And then damage. Let's see, you have 4 damage to start, and you get +1 for every 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 integers. So, so we're gonna skip 1 because of level 1. So 4, 5, 6. You do 6 damage. And you only have 1 weapon because you're a light corvette. Okay. Now we need to do hit ratings. Ooh, so for you, this would be 1000 because heavy corvettes use kinetic weapons. Minus 674 plus half of the heavy corvette speed, which is 260. Add the 1000 back in, and then divide it by 2000. 79.3. Not bad. Have a good chance to hit. Interceptor. Your turn. Boop boop. So interceptor's hit chance, 1000 minus 674 plus 8, or not 875, 400 and 38, I believe. Yeah, we're always going to round up if it's odd, just to make it simpler. 438 plus the kinetic weapon divided by double the kinetic weapon. 88.2%. A little bit higher than the heavy corvette. And now light corvette. Hit change. Chance. Hit chance versus interceptor. probably. And we can expand this out a little bit. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. 1,000 minus for the heavy corvette would be 520. For you would be, yeah, 337. Hey, Jackson. What's up, man? 337. I'm playing with numbers. Boop. So a 90% chance the light corvette has to hit the heavy corvette. Nice. Interceptors should be a lot lower because interceptors are fast. 75, although he does have a level advantage on us. 75, boop boop. 338, no, 337. And doop doop doop. 1,000 divided by 2,000. 73, it's a little bit lower of a chance. Hey Bride, how's it going, man? 73% chance to hit. Okay, so we are having a heavy corvette interceptor battle. Both of our ships are level 1, and we're fighting a level 4 heavy corvette. So right now, the heavy corvette's hit chance is 79%, interceptor's hit chance is 88, and the light corvette's hit chance is 73. All right, we're ready to battle. So, doop doop doop. By the way, if you guys have any questions what's going on, just let me know. I'll try to explain as much as I can. But basically, in this little game I'm making, we have to build up a fleet to fight these nodes who are protecting guardians. Once we destroy the guardians of every map, Balcora will be unlocked, and we can head to Balcora to defeat the champion. It's the premises of the game I have going on. Right now, we are currently in the Dust Clouds, which we have. We are currently in a battle against a light corvette. And interceptors can go first because it has the highest speed, followed by the light corvette, followed by the heavy corvette. I think I'm just going to use standard Pokemon rules when it comes to turns. So interceptor obviously is going to fight the light corvette. Let's see if it hits. And to figure out if it hits, we run a random number generator. If it's above this number, it misses. If it's below, it hits. So we got a 36.8, which means we hit. So we hit the light corvette for 5 damage. Okay. And now the light corvette is going to attack. It's got a 73% chance to hit the interceptor and a 90% chance to hit the heavy corvette. I think I'm gonna load up another RNG just for figuring out if the heavy corvette should or the corvette should fight something. Realistically, it should fight the interceptor because the interceptor only has 35 health and it does 6 damage, so we can kill that interceptor quickly. But it only has a 73% chance of hitting it. I'm just gonna let the RNG gods figure this out. I'm running out of space. I need a bigger monitor. I don't think I need my calculator right now, so I'm just gonna hide my calculator. Okay, if it rolls a 1, it hits the interceptor. If it targets the interceptor. If it rolls a 2, it targets the heavy corvette. It's going to fight the interceptor. Okay. And it does a 93.8, which is above 73, so it misses. So now it's the heavy corvette's turn. Heavy corvette rolled a 60.9, which is that is below 79. So the heavy corvette hits its target for 7 damage. Alright, and now it's the interceptor's turn. An interceptor rolled a 92.4. That's above 88.2, so an interceptor misses. Light corvette's turn. Light corvette is going to target the heavy corvette this time. Doop doop doop. And it's going to roll 11.3. So it definitely hits at 90.8. So it's going to do 6 damage to the heavy corvette, which is still has a little bit of damage from the last battle. Once all the systems are in place, this is actually pretty fun. It's just figuring out the actual systems. Are there any benefits if you're a member of said Kipman or Soban? Not that I'm aware of. We have a support fleet on the map that we can gather more units, because there's a shipyard that you can buy more units to expand your fleet. But I don't think there's like any specialty for getting all the kifs and stuff going on, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, the light corvette just hit the heavy corvette. That's right. So heavy corvette's turn. Boop boop boop. We rolled a 69 point. No wait, the heavy corvette actually went last. That's right, because we hit the light corvette. Never mind. I'm not paying attention to whose turn it is. Interceptor got a 52.3, which is below the hit chance, which means it hits. And you hit for 5 damage. Not bad. Doop doop doop. 7. Alright, and so now it's the light corvette's turn. Light corvette is going to target the interceptor. No, you're targeting the heavy corvette. That's right. Heavy corvette is 2, light corvette is 1, or interceptor is 1. I should probably put that in parentheses so I don't get those confused. So you are targeting the heavy corvette. You got 8.7. Yeah, that definitely hits. Hits for 6 damage. This is going to be so much more fun once we actually have more weapons. Heavy corvette's turn, 82.9. That's above the hit chance, which means he misses. Interceptor's turn, you got 93.9, which means you miss too. Wow, bad rolls. Light corvette's turn again. He is targeting the interceptor, and he got a 78.7, which is above the interceptor's hit chance, which means that he misses as well. Ooh. That was just a giant miss round. Okay, heavy corvette got a 74.4, which means you hit. 7 damage to the light corvette. Interceptor's turn. You got a 98.5. Holy crap. That is a big whip. That is definitely a mess. You're targeting the interceptor again. Alright. And you got an 88.1. The interceptor has a high evasion rate. So that is a miss. Boop boop boop. Heavy corvette. Doop doop doop. 85.2. That is a miss. Interceptor. 18.9. That is definitely a hit. You hit for 5 damage. Also, I just realized that is a wrong calculation. That's supposed to be 290. At 380. Light corvette. Targeting interceptor again. Will it hit? It will definitely hit this time. You hit the interceptor for 6 damage. Ouch. That hurts. That is a 27. Now, if we lose our ship, the way I have this figured out is if you win the battle, but you lose one of your ships, then the ship becomes a carcass inside your transporter. So then you can take it back to the repair area or the support field to get it built back up into a ship. I don't think I'll have it. I think it'll keep its same level or anything like that. But you have to pay the amount of scrap it'll take to repair it, which would be how much it's actually worth. Yes, there are some Homeworld 1 abilities used in this game. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me go ahead and just make sure I mark this so we know what turn we're on. Which one is this? There are so many open. You? I think it's you. Yeah, see, this has like some of the stuff to like the support units that each one of our ships are made or used, the weapon speeds and whatnot that are used for combat. But abilities, yeah. Right now I have the Scout has the speed burn ability, which it can use if you have it, to increase its speed by 25% for 5 turns. Heavy corvettes, I believe, have the damage burst ability. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, here we go. Burst ability, which unlocks at level 20, increases damage by 20% for 5 turns. Figured that was a pretty good buff. And we have the Cloak Fighter has its cloaking ability, which basically all it does is increases invasion by 50% for like 10 turns. So it makes it to where like if someone has a hit chance of 80%, it goes down to 30%. It was like an easy way to calculate that. I think there's another ability in the game. Drone frigates have the ability to sacrifice their drones, which means that attack will be altered to a fight to destroy the drone, reducing its overall DPS because the drone frigate's DPS is based on how many drones it can launch, but in return, saving it from like a devastating blow. I think I was going to implement missile valleys in the missile destroyers. I never really got around to it. I think that's about it for the time being. Also, like how many unlocks the heavy cruisers have for all of their weapons. It takes them to get to level 30 to get everything unlocked. Pretty interesting. But anyways, back to the battle. I'll probably implement more abilities in the future, but that's kind of like what I currently have planned at the moment. Heavy corvette. You got a 98.8. That is a big mess. What are these rolls? Interceptor got an 89.5, which is above 88.2, so that's a mess as well. Light corvette is still targeting the interceptor. Okay, well, that's what he wants to do. And he got 30.2. That hits for 6 damage. Not looking good for the interceptor. Alright, heavy corvette got a 90. God freaking stop giving me these dumb rolls. Okay, interceptor hits for 5 damage. Nice. Alright, and the light corvette is finally targeting the heavy corvette. Nice, nice. For 84.8, that is below the heavy corvette's hit chance. That means it hits. So hit the heavy corvette for 6 damage. Boop boop. Alright, heavy corvette, 64.5. Nice. So you hit the light corvette for 7 damage. Fine, we're doing a small amount of dent to the light corvette. Only we would hit it more often. Speaking of hitting it more often, nice job, Interceptor. Light corvette, targeting Interceptor again. And it hits for 6 damage. Interceptor is down to 15 health. Heavy corvette misses. Barely, but it misses. Hey, Homeworld Eevee. How's it going, man? Interceptor hits the target for 5 damage. We might lose an interceptor. Sad face. Depends on how many more times the light corvettes wants to target the interceptor, which it didn't. It targeted the heavy corvette this time. And 82.1, which does hit the heavy corvette for 6 damage. Our heavy corvette is actually starting to take a decent amount of damage. And heavy corvette got a 91, so my heavy corvette missed again. This is like real homeworld. Interceptor hit though, of a solid hit. For 5 damage. Wish I had a repair thing. Didn't think I needed one this early. Terrified of losing my interceptor. Boop. 57. Doop doop doop. Oh, I forgot to. Which one are you targeting? The light corvette or interceptor? Should have guessed. So that's 6 more damage. The interceptor is down to 9 health. Now, I can pull the interceptor out of the battle and just have the heavy corvette fight the light corvette. The only thing about doing this is that means I won't get any XP for the interceptor, but it will survive. We'll let it go down to 3 health. It's still, the interceptor or light corvette still has a lot of health. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pull the interceptor out. Just gotta make sure I update it here. We'll have a real dogfight hopefully go on in the future. I don't really want to lose a ship this early. So that means that we don't have to worry about that. And we don't have to worry about it targeting because now it's just light corvette versus heavy corvette. So light corvette, do you hit? You do. Congratulations. Oh, you thought about mixing Homeworld Cataclysm with Doraemon or Pokemon? Yeah, I had a daydream, like back when I was like 5 years old. Because most people when they're that young, you know, usually run around, play tags, or play on the monkey bars when they're in school. Nope, I swing on the swing, thinking about Pokemon, Homeworld, and staring at the sun. I was that kid. So for the longest time, I'm like, there's got to be a way to combine them. Wait. No, didn't like Corvette just go? Am I crazy? Well, whatever. We'll just make them go again. What could go wrong? I'm not quite paying attention. But they did hit for 6 more damage. And we hit for 7 more damage. Luckily, we do more damage than them. And we also have more health. So as long as we hit more frequently than the light corvette, we should be able to kill this. They hit for 67. All right. Uh, 47. That is a hit from us. Down to at least the heavy corvette will get lots of experience for killing this, because it is a high level ship compared to us. That's 43. Which is one reason why we're kind of struggling against it right now. I did try to make sure that the level scale isn't too aggressive, but there's definitely a big difference between like a level 10 ship and like a level 20. Oh, indeed. That's cool, Homeworld EV. That's a 99.4. Holy crap. That's a mess. So, in case anyone's curious, when I'm using this random number generator, if this number here is higher than this number here, it's a miss. If it's below it, it's a hit. So that's how I'm determining if each ship hits each other. And this calculation is kind of complicated to explain of how I actually figure it out. But it seems to work pretty good. Like, this to me makes kind of a realistic sense of the ships hitting each other. Boop, 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 boop. 66. That is a hit from us. 7 more damage. Boop. That is a hit from them as well. We'll definitely have to go back to the healing or the support area so we can get ourselves healed after this. 47. Yeah, because you do 6 damage compared to us. Doop doop doop. Alright. That's a hit. No, that's not how numbers work. There we go. That's definitely it. I'm just imagining in my head right now, both of these ships. Heavy corvette has one weapon online. A light corvette has its weapon online. They're just sitting there spinning in circles, constantly trying to hit each other. Which is pretty much what happens in Homeworld anyways, so there's nothing wrong going on here. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, that's a hit. You got 3 2s. Congratulations, Light Corvette. 6, that is a hit from you as well. Heavy Corvette is actually taking a decent amount of damage. 84, that's a miss. 21, that is a hit. Get a free hit off of me, sucker. That is a miss. Holy crap. Light Corvette hits again. Game cheats. It's cheating at PlayStation. And that is a hit. Now once our ships get higher level and we get more weapons unlocked, I think this will be a little bit more crazy intense. 73.6. That is a hit. Uh, 79, that is a hit. Almost below 200 health. 387, that is a hit from you. Which brings us down to 105. I'm actually curious how much EXP this thing would be worth if we kill it. It's 50 plus 25 per level, so 50, 75, 100, 125. And we require 500. That is a decent amount of experience for killing this thing. And that would have been shared between our interceptor if we kept it in the battle. Which I think our interceptor only takes 125, so it would have been half of an experience level for it. Boop, 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 boop. So Light Corvette just went. Oh, that's pretty cool, Homeworld EV. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Titan Pikachu. What would the Titan Pikachu be? Like what would Pikachu be in the Homeworld universe? Probably the Ion Cannon frigate, honestly. That's the only way this would work. It would be the Ion Cannon frigate. A multi-beam frigate would probably be Raichu. See, I just attacked. Boop! You did. That is 7 damage. You're almost halfway dead. When do I... Oh, we have a long time till I unlock my next weapon. I think heavy corvettes get their weapon unlocked at level 12. Yeah. 46. That is a hit. Brought me down below 308 health. Yeah, I think when we go back, we're going to use some of our scrap to get more ships so that we can kill these a little bit quicker. I do like how long this is taking, but I get to do a lot of practice with this. Let's see. I hit. So that's 7. Aha, you're below 200. But I feel like this stream is all going to be one battle. Like, I feel like I'm playing D&D. Like, all of this is just a giant D&D thing. Doop, doop, doop. That is a hit. Down to 187. So how much are you going to be worth by killing you? Oh, we get the scrap equal to amount of experience. That's right. So that'd be 125 RU, which is enough to buy another fighter. Okay. Well, I'll keep going with the slaughter. 401. Doop doop. Seven. We're nowhere near ready for the first node, because the first node's gonna have 2 heavy corvettes, 2 scouts, and 2 interceptors. Nowhere near ready for that. I think they are level 5 as well. Boo boo boo. $68. Stop hitting me with your stupid bullet. You and your bullet time. That is a hit. Dang it. I was hoping that would be a miss. That is a hit. That is a hit. You're getting closer to seeing the finish line. Oop. Keep hitting each other. I wish I had 2 weapons, although I just missed, so I don't think it really matters. 157. By the way, I think multi-beam frigates or multi-gun corvettes like get all their weapons like by like level 18. It's kind of ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. Dang it, I missed. Dare you. Dare you get a free shot on me. Think you are, bastard. Heavy Corvette is almost down to half health. I still missed. Dang it! Like, Corvette, you're... This still gives me just as much annoyance energy as, like, playing Pokemon and then trying to use Cut to kill someone without, like, using Flamethrower or something and then missing 3 times in a row. It still radiates that same exact energy. It's honestly kind of impressive. Boop. I want your experience. Want all of it. That is 245. God dang it! Stop messing! Stop being that Pokemon. All I want to do is kill this thing so I can get my guys healed again. 700. Okay, cool. That one hits. I think we got him down to about slightly below half. Oh boy. Yeah, you do 6 damage. I basically got this memorized now. I'm just waiting this thing to slowly die, sink into the ground. Never see it ever again. I never want to fight a level 4 like Corvette ever again. So glad we started off with a heavy Corvette though. We had like started off with a couple of fighters, we definitely couldn't have done this. Alright, 19. Yeah, that's a hit. Turn 50. That is a hit. Creepy cataclysm music. Now, I was thinking about how to do the beast infection weapon in this game. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make it like a poison. 1 second, I gotta focus. There we go. Where the poison does damage over time. If the ship dies by the time the poison wears off, because it might be like a 10-turn poison, it gets infected and you keep it. Where if it doesn't, then you just do damage over time. It'll be like a special ability that your ship unlocks at a high level. So you can use it as like an ion cannon to do damage over time, and then also capture it. I think it might be like one. You either have a really long cooldown, or it might be one like once a battle thing. You can use it at like at the right opportunity. You still hit me. I hate you. Just spitballing ideas. I want to get the concept of this game down first before I start like implementing anything special like that. That would be 24. Boop! Almost below 200 health. They're almost below 100. Hee hee hee, we're making progress. Progress is slowly being made in this onslaught battle. God, I can't wait till we start fighting frigates. Frigates have like thousands of health in my mod, or in this. Imagine this battle with frigates. There's just a point where I'm just like, alright, you're taking way too long, we're just gonna run away. Even if you're worth like 500 experience, still running away. Boop. Oop. So, what? 159. We're below 200 health now. Almost below 100. Yeah, many more turns. But if we keep missing, it's gonna be even more turns. Hey, the light Corvette finally missed. Boop, boop, boop. That would be 103. We're getting towards flaming status, Mr. Light Corvette. Although I'm probably getting towards flaming status as well. Hmm. 96. Okay, 592. That is our hit. Yeah, we're getting really low in health. Oop. Yes. Yes. Yes! That's what I like to see. Boop, 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 boop. 719. Honestly, if I had a salvage Corvette, this would probably have been an easy one to salvage. Well, I don't have the monies to buy a salvage Corvette. Guy's too poor. I forgot what I did. I'm gonna hit it again, which means I miss. I don't remember which one was shooting. Oh god. Don't do this to me. I just want to go home. Just want to go home and play Homeworld. Because that's what you do in the Homeworld universe. You just go home and play Homeworld. Pretty sure that's how that works. So, turn it. Yeah. Boop. Boop. That would be 75. 75 health left, like Red. How do you feel about your life? You like your life? Do you value it? Do you e-value it? 785. Cool. That is in range. 68. Boo. 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 Ah! 60. We're so close. We're so freaking close. I could taste it. Hey, he missed. Awesome. That's pretty darn good accuracy, I will say. Missed again. Nice. He's fluffing. He's throwing the game. And we're just like sniping the ever-living crap out of him. Boop. Ooh, that is a decent hit. Down to 42. You can see the finish line. 664. Boo, 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 boo. 533. 85. It's actually going to end in increments of 7. I didn't even plan that. It's amazing. Doop, doop, doop. 171. Yep, 28. We got 4 more to go. 4 more hits. I'll have this thing destroyed. Miss. Congratulations. We missed 2. Cool. See the finish line. It's so bright and fluffy. Don't know why it's fluffy. It's just what came to my head. We almost have less than 100 health. It's like her vet really became a pain. 2 more hits. One more. Alright, please don't miss. I really want this thing to die. Hey! It has been destroyed! We finally destroyed that light corvette. Awesome! So that means we gain 50, 75, 100, 125 experience. I think that's... yeah, it should be 153 or 52 we're at. Out of 500, still have a long time till our heavy corvette levels up. And then we also gain 125 RUs. So that'll put us up to 537 RUs for destroying that ship. Nice. So go ahead and copy this over. So we have 113 health left on our heavy corvette and 9 health left on our interceptor. If this was Pokemon, it's time to head back to the Pokemon Center. So let's go to the support fleet. Go to the support fleet and get our ships healed, which costs nothing. Let's back up to 425 and 35 on our interceptor. And we need to expand our fleet. Oh, and then it should be ooh, we leveled up. 'Cause we're at 152. And by leveling up, that gives us more support units, so now we can have a larger fleet. And then when we level up, I forget how much it goes up. I think it's like 25 per level, or it might be more than that. In one of my rolls. Boop, boop, boop. I think it's this one. It's at the very top. It's character stuff. Oh, we didn't level. I didn't remember how many experience it requires to level up as a character. It's 500, not 100. Glad I checked that. Because I was like, that was really quick. It was like 2 ship battles. There's absolutely no way it would have been that quick. So our character has 152 experience, require 500 level up. So we can only have a fleet of size 10 at the moment. That's fine, we only have 2 ships, so. Okay, what kind of ship do we want to buy next? I like the idea of having a light defender. A ship with heavy armor. Or we can get a multi-gun corvette. At the moment, the multi-gun corvette isn't going to have a whole lot of guns. It's going to be kind of useless until it gets higher levels. It does have a lot of health because it's a corvette class. We're the light defender. It does even less damage. It won't get its extra guns for quite some time. Light defender is also only worth 1 point compared to 3. And let's purchase a light defender. Screw it, I want one. So, light defender costs 80 RUs. So bring us down to 457. Boop boop. Go ahead and copy and paste all this down and just adjust it. So light defender has 75 health. Has a speed of 600. Damage output of 1. 1 weapon at the moment. And EXP required to level 125. Nice. Same as Interceptor. Why did my music stop? Because oh, I forgot to tell it to repeat. That would be why. So now we have a light defender, an interceptor, and a heavy corvette. Do I really require 125? Okay. That puts us up to 5 support units. 457. Not really making a whole lot of money right now because we're not a strong fleet. So I don't really want to invest in like salvage or repair corvettes. I want to get a multi-gun corvette. I really want a ship that can shoot like multiple targets. It's gonna be really weak at the beginning though. Kind of like the light defender. The multi-gun's 435. We have just enough to buy a multi-gun corvette. Yeah. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's purchase a multi-gun corvette. This will bring us down to 22 RUs. We are broke. But we are a proud owner of a multi-gun corvette. Oop. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab the stats for the multi-gun corvette. Multi-gun corvette has 300 health. Requires 400 experience to level. Weapons do 2 damage, and currently only has 1 weapon until it reaches level 6, and that second weapon gets unlocked. Alright, so we have a heavy corvette, a light defender, and a multi-gun corvette. We still have room for 2 more ships, but we're broke. So, let's go back to the dust clouds. Fight something else. This should go a little bit faster now that we have a decent amount of ships. Then at the dust clouds, doop doop doop. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. A light corvette? We just fought a light corvette. Let's not do that again. A light defender. Okay. I'm up to fight a light defender. A level 5 light defender. Okay. Stuck in this reality forever. What's up, Blaisky? How you doing, man? Okay, so we are going to be fighting a level 5 light defender. Slightly terrified. Let's do it. What do I want to bring in? I don't want to bring my interceptor in, especially against a level 5 light defender. So we'll bring our corvettes in, our multi-gun and our heavy corvette. Hopefully we can kill these things quickly. Boop. So Blaisky, you like the fact that I was daydreaming about Homeworld and Pokemon back as a kid, and this is the results of it? Boop. You're level 5. You're an enemy. Don't care about your EXP. Let's figure out your health. Light defender. Boop boop. 75 plus 8 per level. So that's 8 times 4. Never do the basic one. 107 health. Okay. Speed. 600 plus 45 per level. So that's 780. That is pretty fast for a defended ship. And that damage is 1 plus 1 every 5 levels. So 2. That's 2 damage. Do you have any weapons unlocked? No, you unlock at level 10. Okay. You just have a decent amount of health. Okay. Now we gotta figure out our hit chances. So for the heavy corvette, this would be 1000 because it's using kinetic weapons. The 780 because of the defender, and then add half of our speed because of evasive maneuvers. Then add 1000 to put the calculation in the middle, and then divide by 2000. 74% chance. Okay. What about multi-gun corvette? You should have a better chance to hit because you have a slightly faster speed. Minus 780 plus 300 plus 1000. Well, not about 2000. Well, 76. Yeah, you have a slightly better chance. Boo, 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 boo. Now it's time to figure out the chance to hit with the enemy. So that would be 1000 minus 520 plus 390 plus 1000 on the 2000. 93. It feels awfully high. I'm gonna do that one more time. I think I might have messed up. So kinetic weapon, minus the speed of the ship that's attacking, plus half of the speed of the ship, or minus the speed of the ship that's being attacked, add half of the speed of the ship that is actually attacking. So that would be, yeah, 390. And then add 1,000 to put the calculation in the middle and divide that by 2,000. 93%! A pretty darn good chance to hit that heavy cravat. Good thing you do like no damage. Hit chance. Boop. Let's see what yours is. 1,000 minus 600 plus 390 plus 1,000 divided by 2,000, 89%. Still pretty high, but I also forget that this is a level 5 ship, so it's gonna have a pretty good chance to hit us. Luckily, it only does 2 damage. No, not at all. Definitely not at all. This is just how my brain works. This is 100% normally how my brain works on a 24/7 basis. It just really loves numbers. Okay. Now I need my other random number generator. Here. Since now there's 2 targets, this is how I'm just going to tell the other team to attack us. Let's see, heavy cravat will be 1, and multi-gun cravat will be 2. Okay, and who has the highest speed? The light defender. So light defender is going to go first, then multi-gun, then heavy cravat. Pokemon rules. So light defender is targeting 1, which is the heavy cravat. Whoops, that's supposed to be 1,000. And it gets an 84.4, which is below this percentage, which means he hits for 2 damage. Alright, multi-gun cravat, your turn. You need a 76%, which you got a 66. Good. So you hit for 2 damage. Heavy cravat hits for 40. And heavy cravat does 7 damage. So cool, we'll be able to kill this thing quickly. Won't be near as long as the slaughter as last time. Alright, and you're still targeting the heavy cravat. Yeah, an 82, which definitely hits. Luckily the heavy cravat has a lot of health, so should be pretty good. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're next, because we're going up the ladder this time, apparently. You got a 96, which misses. Boop. And you got a 35, which hits. Light cravat, still targeting the heavy cravat, or light defender still targeting the heavy cravat, and misses. Nice. Well, I'm not too worried about its damage because it doesn't do much. Multi-gun cravat hits the target for 2 damage. Uppity-boo, uppity-boo, uppity-boo-boo. Heavy cravat hits for 7. Light cravat is now targeting, or the light defender is now targeting the multi-gun cravat. It's got an 80, which is below this, which means it hits it for 2 damage. Nice. Gun cravat hits the target. Yeah, now that we have a decent fleet, this should not take too long. I'm kind of glad it works that way. Boop. Targeting multi-gun and hits. That is a mess. Holy crap. I don't have to look at those results. That is also a mess. Okay, cool. So we flopped that round. Light Corvette's targeting the heavy Corvette, and it hits. Multi-gun Corvette hits the target. Heavy Corvette hits the target as well. Good. What's the type advantages? There's a whole like weapon calculation thing that I have in the game. That's how I figure out the hit things. You hit the target. Lots of damage. So basically, yeah, basically just imagine that these ships are just flying around shooting at each other. But let me see if I can find it somewhere. It's one of these like 50 million notepads I currently have open. Because a lot of this is based off of like how things work in actual Homeworld. So you have kinetic weapons, which is what majority of stuff in Homeworld uses. I calculate that at a speed of 1,000, and then I use the whole speed stuff to actually figure that out. Plasma bombs, which are weapons that anti-capital ships use. It has a very slow speed because it's supposed to be used against like large ships that are very slow. And you got heavy missiles, which are used by special ships that have ships designed to fight large ships, and then concussion, which are very fast missiles used to fight small ships. Mines, which you have mine layers that whatnot that you can find, and then ions, which are anti-capital weapons. So yeah, I have a whole formula of how this actually works. Don't ask me how I figured it out. It took forever, but it works really well. Like in Homeworld, I can actually see like these chances to hit actually being legit. So Light Corvette is targeting multi-gun, and it definitely misses. That is a miss. Boop, boop, boop. Wow, we completely missed as well. Okay, cool. I see how this game works. That barely misses. Holy crap. That's a barely miss. Boo, boo, boo. Obviously hit. Which target do you hit? You hit the heavy Corvette for 2 damage. Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a couple weeks. Eventually, I want to take a couple pictures of Homeworld to make a map, kind of like a board game map, where we can have like ships, so you can see where the ships are in like the in the support area, and where like the dust clouds and stuff are that we're currently fighting in. But at the moment, you're gonna have to use your imagination. It's all text-based right now. Doo-doo-doo. All right, so that one guy just went. Yeah, Light Corvette just went. That's right. So now it's multi-gun Corvette's turn. Multi-gun. It's pretty hard. Does the 2 damage it needs to. We do 7 damage. Ship is almost dead. I wanted its EXP. You are targeting multi-gun, and you completely miss. Also, for this hit chance formula, there is a chance that it'll calculate above 100%, which means it's a guaranteed hit. And there's also a chance it can calculate below 0%, which means it's a guaranteed miss. That is possible. Especially when we get like level 5s versus like level 20s. Let's see, multi-gun. Yeah, multi-gun just went. Doing heavy Corvette now. Boop. And heavy Corvette hits. This thing is slowly losing health. So like for instance, in Homeworld, ion cannons are supposed to be used against capital ships, but if you have a capital ship that's trying to fight a fast-moving fighter, there's a pretty good chance it's not going to hit. So in my calculations, I messed around a bit and found out that, yeah, it would be like a negative 20% chance to hit, which means it's a guaranteed miss. Boop, boop. Light corvette is targeting heavy corvette. It hits. Okay. We are 2 damage. Boop, boop. That is a miss. Holy crap. That is a miss if I've ever seen one. And you miss as well. Okay. Wow. Just like real Pokemon. You hit the multi-gun corvette. Luckily this ship is more anti-fighter, so he's not doing a whole lot of damage to our ships. Boo, 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 boo. That is a miss. That frickin' sucks. The heavy corvette hits. Fantastic. It's almost dead. It's getting close. And you are targeting the multi-gun corvette. And you hit. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Hits for 2 damage. Almost dead. So close. I can feel it. By the way, Blazeky, are you gonna be around tomorrow? Just curious. Planning to do an interesting stream, and I hope you show up for it. If you can, obviously. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything. We all have our own things we like doing. Do. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I'm planning to make Sundays. How did we? Okay, whatever. I'm planning to make Sundays Totally Spy streams. We are going to be playing a Totally Spies Totally Party game, which is I've tested it. It's kind of similar to Mario Party in a way, but it is surprisingly fun. So I'm going to stream it out for like 6 hours tomorrow. Boop, 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 boop. I'm assuming you went before I started my tangent. Yee, we hit. And heavy corvette misses. Okay. Multi-gun corvette. And that is definitely a hit. For a ship that's anti-fighter, he's actually doing a decent amount of damage to our corvette. That's a miss. Yeah, I wasn't surprised like when I looked it up, because originally my plan was to do all the Totally Spies games, because I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, and then I found that one. I'm like, okay, Totally Spies Mario Party style, I can get down with this. Three. Do. You missed, bro. It's a mess. Boing, boing, boing. That is a hit. This ship is almost dead, and I'm so happy. It's worth lots of EXP. $450. 36. Ah, it's so close to dying. Oh my gosh. It's so frickin' close. We're slowly chipping away at the ship. Okay, multi-gun, please hit. Thank you. Appreciate your patronage. Heavy Corvette, Heavy Corvette, please finish the ship off. I freaking hate you. I'm just disowning you. Had to get 2 more freaking damage in. Multi-gun hits. This thing has 1 health left. Come on, Heavy Corvette. I believe in you. That barely met. That barely hit. That was almost a mess. Okay. Light Defender is now destroyed. Nice. Let's see how much XP that was worth. 12. Where's my calculator? That's 12 plus 6 per level, so that is 6 times 4, because it's a level 5. Add 12 to that, and then divide that by 2, because we had 2 ships in our fleet. It would be 18 experience points for each. So multi-gun is 18. And Heavy Corvette is actually getting pretty up there. Oh yeah, I can figure it out. That's 170. 70, and then that would be at 36 for our character as well. So that would be 182. No, it would be 186 because it was 16. Yeah, all right. Just copy and paste all this over. Back into the fleet. There we go. Yeah, maybe we can get a scout or something. Nice. These are interceptor and light defenders to kill a scout. Oh, and we need 36 RUs. That's right. That will be 58. We're still broke. We can't even afford a scout. So broke, man. Kind of like our fleet at the moment. Heavy Corvette, Interceptor, Light Defender, and Multi-Gun Corvette. We kind of have like ships that like specialize a little bit of everything. Corvettes are nowhere near level though. We have such a long time. Okay, we can probably do one more fight, I think. I think I have one more of these little battles in me. Okay, so let's get ready for another one. There's nothing else we can really do. We can't afford to buy any more ships, and we have a decent amount of health left on all of our ships, so we don't need to go back and get repaired. I want to minimize you. I don't really need you at the moment. So 4. We just did a defender. I don't want another one. Or we did a light defender. I don't want a normal defender yet. Interceptor. We haven't fought an interceptor yet. Let's go ahead and do that. A level 3 interceptor. If we bring in our own interceptor and our light defender, we should be able to handle this. Yeah, let's do that. I think every single time I do this, I just have the Pokemon battle theme song just starts playing in my head. It's like do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Okay, and then we are versing. The Interceptor, level 3. Okay, ready to XP. Need that. And now I need to adjust the health and everything to put it at the correct level. Which would be 6 plus 35, which is 41 health. Speed, which is 875 plus 55. Plus another 55 because it's level 3. 985. One fast guy. Ooh, that's an idea, Pride. That's an idea. Damage. Let's see, the damage go up. Goes up 1 for every 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because I'm weird with my calculations. So yes, its damage did go up, so it does 6 damage. And I think it still only has 1 weapon. Yeah, because the second weapon doesn't unlock to level 12. Okay. So I think that's everything. Now I need to calculate the hit chances. Boop. Interceptor. 1000 speed, because that's the speed of the bullets. Minus the speed of the enemy ship flying around. Add half of my speed in because we're in combat mode when we attack. So that would be 133. No, doesn't make sense. $37. Okay. So 1,000. 985. 387. Add the 1,000 back in. Then divided by 2,000 equals 70.1% chance. Just because the interceptor's more experienced. That kind of makes sense because interceptors have a hard time hitting each other anyways in Homeworld. Alright, in the Light Defender, yours would be boop boop boop. 105 plus half of your speed. Then add the 1,000 back in to put the calculation in the middle. Divide by 2,000 to get the percentage. 65.5. Luckily, Light Defender would be very useful once it gets all of its weapons. The level 3 Interceptor. Boop. Let's see what yours be. 1,000 up minus 875. Plus half of your speed, which is like 400. 47? No. Little brain is bullish. 492. Okay. Boop. 80% because of your superior maneuverability. 80.1%. Okay. And then for against the light defender, 600 plus 487, 1,000, about 2,000, 94%. That is a really good chance to hit. Okay, so obviously he's a level 3, so he has superior hit chance because of his faster speed compared to us. And his better piloting abilities, of course. Oh well, let's see what happens. He obviously goes first. I need my other RNG. Oop. Light defender, you'll be 2. Interceptor, you'll be 1. Alright. He's targeting the interceptor first, of course. Oh, whoop. And he gets a 97.8, which misses. Okay. Cool. Well, that's a good start. And next is our interceptor. We got a 79.9, which is a miss. Of course it is. Defender! Help in mirror. There we go, there we go. That's a hit for 1 damage. Hey! Alright, and then he is targeting the light defender for 78.8, which is a hit. So you hit the light defender for 6 damage. This may or may not have been a good idea. Oh, that's not how you do numbers. Interceptors and their superior firepower. Hey, we hit for 5 damage. Hooray! And you hit for 1 damage. Hey, Brock. What's up, man? We are playing with numbers tonight. So, yep. Next is the interceptor. Oh, right. Which one are you targeting? You're targeting the interceptor. And you hit for 6 damage. Ouch. Freaking hurts. And I got an 85.3, which is a miss. Pretty sure right now this makes no sense to anyone joining. 46.1 is a hit for us. That's 1 less damage, or 1 less health. Interceptor, you are targeting the light defender, and you got a 75.8, which is a hit, so 6 damage to this guy. Our interceptor. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. 65.6. That is a hit. Hey! Brings us to 28. We almost got this ship killed. At 88.4, which is a miss on the light defender front. You are targeting the interceptor and you hit it for 6 damage. Oh. Interceptor, retaliate! Hey, you did for 5 damage. Light defender, are you gonna help out? Nope, you're gonna miss. Okay, cool. Let's see how it is. 0.8 on the interceptor, who fought the interceptor, and that is a hit on a 6 damage. Oh my. Please don't die, little interceptor. I just got you. I want you to get EXP. And our interceptor hit. 18. 10. You hit for another 1. Now please, enemy interceptor. Target the light defender. That's why I brought him out. He has a lot of health. He refuses. And that is a hit for 6 more damage. Three 300. Cool. We hit for 5 damage. It's getting close. I hope we just kill an interceptor first before we kill him. And light defender hits. Oop. Oh, that's a miss. Nice. Okay. And we hit. Light defender. Barely hit. You really like targeting that interceptor. Do hit it though for 6 damage. Boy, we gotta kill it in this round. Otherwise we're gonna lose our interceptor. Which we can. Just have to hit it. Hit the target! Hey! That is destroyed. That interceptor is now dead. Yay! I gotta figure out what our rewards are. EXP is 15 plus 7 per level. Need my calculator. So that's 7, that'd be 14, which is 29. So 29, which I'm gonna round up to 30. Generous. That'd be 15 per ship. So Light Defender gets 15. Interceptor gets 15. Not bad. And then our main player gets 30. We're halfway to level 2. And we also get 30 RUs. I can afford a scout. I should add that to my party. Scouts are very weak, but they're very fast, so the enemy ships will have a hard time hitting them if they target it. I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and go back to the support fleet. Head towards the carrier so we can get our ships healed. Oh, come on. Just have to imagine this. Okay. Oh yeah, I also need to copy all those over. I did the EXP over here. Yeah, I did. Copy all of you over. You healed. Go. Copy this one over. Oh, I don't need the top part. Boop. Boop. Okay. So we have 15 XP on our light defenders. 15 as well on our interceptor. 170 our heavy corvette. It's a little wild for our heavy corvette levels up, but at least it's got some experience. And multi-gun has a little bit of experience as well. So all of our ships have some experience now. It's nice. Surprisingly, our main character has the most experience. I may have to increase the amount of EXP it requires to level up our main character, but again, kind of just messing around with things right now. Let's get a scout. Let's buy ourselves a scout. Scout costs 70 RUs, so we are going to be broke again down to 18. Our entire party is just out of whack. everything always starts at level 1. This will bring us up to 9, so we can have one more fighter in our group. Now we gotta figure out, I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this over. Oop. Set you to 0. I need to figure out all the health and stuff of our scout. 20 health. Our scouts don't have much because they're all speed. 1000 speed. Very quick. And damage is 3. A little bit less than an interceptor, but not lower than a defender, because defender's main thing is they have a bunch of health, so they can survive forever in combat. But yeah, that's our fleet. You know, scout, multi-gun, light defender, interceptor, and a heavy corvette. 2 corvettes, 3 fighters. Make sure everyone's health is set to where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's go back to the dust clouds. I want to do one more battle. I don't know why I'm really having fun doing this. This is like the same thing that makes me happy by watching a clock move in circles. I don't understand why it makes me happy. It just does. I like playing with numbers. Okay. Now back to the dust cloud fields. Hopefully we can get a fighter. Defender. Defender will have a lot of health. Mod making. I think mod making makes me happy as well. It does the same exact thing. I'm just playing with numbers all day, which makes me happy. Do I want to fight a full-fledged defender? Defenders have a lot of health, and we're going to be using ships that have very low health, so no. And not doing a multi-gun corvette. Nope. Nope. Yeah, let's fight a scout. That's what I want. Simple ship. Not gonna get not much EXP, but hey, I want to kill one. A level 3 scout. This is gonna be fun to target. Okay, let's do this. I want to bring in all my fighters. My new scout that I just bought, my light defender, and my interceptor. No one's gonna get like any EXP. What? Oh yeah, how much EXP does scouts require? It shouldn't be much. 100. Yeah, didn't think it would be that much. Let's do this. Interceptor. What interceptor would be above? Here we go. And we will be versus level 3 scout. Alright, now we need to set its stats for level 3. Get +2 health per level up, so you should have 26. You get +65 speed per level up, so that'd be 1,130. Very fast ship. Damage goes up 1 for every 2 levels, so you have 4 damage now. And then of course it only has 1 weapon because the next one gets unlocked at level 15. But very little health. If we can target this thing, we can kill it quickly. That's gonna be the thing, if we can target it. So, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna start with the light defender and make my way up, since these guys have faster speed. So, light defender. So this will be 1,000 because you're using kinetic weapons, minus the speed of the ship that you're trying to hit. and then add half of your speed because you're in combat mode. And then we add another 1,000 to put it in the middle and divide it by 2,000. So your hit chance is 58.5. Freaking slow. Alright, let's see what the interceptor is. Can't wait till we guys start putting the swarmers in. Their speed is gonna be so freaking ridiculous. 1,130. Add half of the speed of this, which is 487. Add the 1,000 back in. Creepy cataclysm music. 67.8, much better. It's not bad for a dogfighter. Now let's see what it is with the scout. So 1,000 minus 1,130 is 500. Plus 1,000. And divide that by 2,000. 68. Actually, it wasn't too much of a difference. Hang on, I think I messed something up. Boop. So speed of the weapon minus the thing that is trying to run away. Then add half of the speed back in. Add the kinetic weapon back in. Divide by double the kinetic weapon. Okay. Oh, and you're 275 away, and you're like 125. I expected this to be like 75 or something. Okay. Scouts and their superior speed. Let's go scout. Light combat. Light defender. No. Interceptor! Interceptor! Chance, interceptor, and then light defender. This is definitely gonna be the last one. I can tell my brain's starting to get fried. Okay, same thing. Yeah, we'll just go with scout. So yours will be kinetic weapon minus the speed of the ship you're hitting, plus half of your speed. I think that's 560. Okay, I actually don't know. 565. Okay. 1,000 minus 1,000. That's 565. I know I don't have to do that, but I want to do it anyways because I know that last one equals 0. And then add 1,000. Divide that by 2,000. So 78.2% chance to hit. If it targets the scout, interceptor, boop, 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 84%. 4.5. Now the light defender. See, light defender I think is, yeah, 600. Ooh, it's almost a perfect chance to hit. It's at 98.2%. I want to do the scout calculation one more time. I still feel like I'm doing it wrong. 1,000 minus your speed. It's half of my speed. Then add the kinetic weapon back in, and then divide it by double the kinetic weapon. Okay. It's just, that's what the numbers say. Maybe I did interceptor wrong. Just one of these numbers just don't feel right. They're too close to each other. $433, 438, I think. 430, yeah, 438. So boop boop boop, boop 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 boop. 408. Yeah, there we go. That's better. 65.4. I think I did the half speed of the interceptor wrong. 68, 65, and 58. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. How far away they're away. We don't even have a 70% chance of hitting the ship, but we also have 3 ships that we're shooting with, so yeah. Okay. Let's get into battle. Obviously, the enemy is going to be going first because he has superior speed over us. Let's do Scout as 1. Receptor is 2. Light Defender is 3. And then this is 1 return order. We have a lot of ships to take care of. Here, number 2, 3, 4. Okay. Scout. We have 3 ships to target now. See what happens. So, the enemy scout is targeting the interceptor. And it got a 8.3, which is well below the 84.5% threshold. Because remember, the way I'm calculating hit rating, if it's below this number, it hits. If it's above, it misses. It's a little backwards, but it works. So you definitely hit the target for 4 damage. So that brings you down to 31. Okay, and then now we have the scout, which will be attacking. Got a 34.5, which is a lot lower than our 68.5, so we hit for 3 damage. Next is the interceptor. Interceptor got 17.1. Again, really good. Hit for 5 damage. We got almost below half health on the first round. And light defender 40.6, which is below, so we hit as well for 1 damage. So every single ship hit. Okay, and Scout is now targeting the light defender, and it got an 80.5, which is below the 98.2. The light defender is almost a guarantee hit. So yeah, so that's 1. That is 4 damage to the light defender, which is good. Light defender is kind of our tank of the group, so if he targets the light defender, they'll make this really easy. Alright, and the scout got a 64.7, which is below this number, which means we hit for 3 damage. Interceptor got a 29, which is below the number, so it hits for 5 damage. Yeah, the scout is dying very quickly. So far, its lack of the superior speed isn't really working. And then this defender got a 38. So yeah, every single thing hits so far. Speed has not been the key right now. Alright, and you have targeted the scout which does hit for 4 damage. Our scout took 4 damage. Alright, and now we got a 90.8, which is well above our hit chance, so our scout misses. Interceptor got 13. Fantastic, that's 5 damage. And the light defender hit as well for 1 damage. So far I can definitely tell that if there's multiple ships on one side, even with the hit chances low, there's still a pretty good chance it's going to be an onslaught. Alright, the scout is targeting the interceptor. 65.9, that definitely hits. Okay. Now if the scout or interceptor hits, this battle is done. Scout definitely does not hit. Interceptor hits. 5 damage. This scout is destroyed. Yay! It took like 10-15 minutes to calculate all this stuff out, and the battle only lasted like 5 minutes. That sounds like Pokemon. That's how Pokemon works, right? Alright, so let's see how much EXP this level 3 scout was worth. 10 plus 5 per level, so that's 20. And then now we need to divide that by 3 because we had 3 ships in combat. Doop doop doop. Divide by 3. 6.6, round that up to 7, so each ship gains 7 experience points. Again, not much, but hey, at least we came out on top. So that's 22 for the interceptor, 22 for the light defender, and scout has 7. Nice. And then that would be 20 XP for our main character. Okay. I'm gonna do more of this. I don't know why, but this is really fun for me. Where is my scout? Here. Yeah, I don't need the hashtag thing on it anymore. Yeah, because I'm not even copying that over. I just need this stuff. Or the interceptor. Oh, shoot! Nope! Don't do that. Nope! 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 Stop being weird. Go. Then we need you. There we go. So our light defender took 4 damage. Our interceptor took, I think, 8 damage. And I think our scout took 4 damage. There's a slight amount of damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Doesn't even feel like I've been streaming this for 3 hours. I feel like I've been streaming this for like 30 minutes. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, well, I need to probably save all this so everything is saved the way it's supposed to be. Oh boy. Ugh. I'm really happy with the way this came out. This honestly was quite a bit of fun. I didn't get near as far as I wanted to get, because I kind of didn't realize if you have, I mean, it's kind of like the Metapod situation in Pokemon. Or if you have two ships that are extremely don't do a lot of damage but have a ton of health, it's just gonna be an onslaught until they kill each other. But I wanted that EXP from that heavy corvette, man, or light corvette, because corvettes give a decent amount of EXP, I believe. I tried to like gauge it based off of like how big the ships are. So like an interceptor will give like 15 EXP plus 7 per level. But a ship like, we scroll down to heavy corvette, gives like 80 EXP plus 35 per level. So I tried to gauge that based off of like what it would be in the real game. Like if we kill a frigate, that's like 250 EXP for the fleet plus 115 per level. So yeah, and also 1,800 health. Frigates are gonna be fun. They're gonna be fun. We're gonna need a good sized fleet to kill a frigate in a decent time. Hopefully we can kill them before they start killing our ships. And we'll need to get like repair corvettes so we can send them out during combat to heal our ships. I might have to make repair corvettes cheaper since it seems like we're gonna be focusing more on like actual like large fleets, which is cool. I'm kind of happy that that's the direction I think that this like little weird game creation is going. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna head to bed. This was a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do this again. I want to continue where we're off. Maybe if we have nothing to stream next week, I'll do that. If you guys enjoy it, of course. But tomorrow we're gonna be streaming Totally Spies. I found a fun Totally Spies game I want to beat. I'm gonna try and beat it all in one stream because it's not really long. I think there's like 10 chapters, and if we play our cards right, the chapters are like not that long. But it's fun. I really want to stream it because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So look forward to that. But anyways, guys, yeah. If you enjoyed this stream, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next one. Until then, this is Captain Sylvan signing out.